So the first one is politics. The second one is religion. What is religion? Can you give me an example of the religion?
Taipei and Kaohsiung.
Oh, not region. Region, that's region. Okay.
Maybe for the God or
What do we call that?
mm,
You know? What about in Taiwan? In Taiwan.
Jesus.
Okay, Jesus. Right. Okay. That's called Christianity. Right? Christianity. So people are Christian, right? So you see, I'm Christian, blah, 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 blah. I believe in God, right? Okay.
Okay.
So there's Christian and there's different ones. But I want to talk about what about in Taiwan? If people ask you, what are Taiwanese people's religion? Like most of them, or not everyone, right? Like for me, I'm not really like believe in a specific religion, but sometimes I would go to, we call bai bai, right? Do you know what religion that is?
Tao.
Okay, so we got Taoism and Buddhism, right?
Oh.
Right. So all of these, they have many different gods, right? So then I went with Ember to one of the Longshan temple, and they have different gods, right? There's like God for good fortune, God for love, God for peace. So there's like different ones, right? Everyone will go around to like the different gods or goddess to bye bye, right? Okay, religion is one. But I think in Taiwan, religion is okay. We don't really, it's like, don't talk about it, right? But
Yeah.
in Western cultures, sometimes it's a little bit more sensitive. So we just want to avoid and just don't talk about things we don't know if it's okay to say, right? It's like a red light. Okay. So number three is what?
Current affairs with demand and opinion.
Okay, an opinion. So next class, we're going to talk about how you express opinions, right? You just say like, I love Jesus, or like, you know, like you want to like express yourself and say something like the current affairs, like something I think everyone's talking about is, should we get the vaccine? A lot of people in America, they don't want to get the vaccine, but because they think, oh, it's my body, right? So when a lot of cities, they want or need people to have the vaccine, like a passport, if you don't take the vaccine, you cannot come into the restaurant. The people are like, no, I oppose this. Like, why can you do that? The government is like, it's wrong. We should have freedom to our bodies, right? So people are saying that, and some people are like, no, what are you saying? Vaccines can keep us safe, keep everyone safe. Why are you not getting the vaccine? So there's like a lot of argument about this. So it's like this as an opinion. Do you agree or do you disagree? Right? Okay, so that's an opinion. So then when you have opinion, you can say, I agree with blah, 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 blah. I would agree with, maybe Eva supports it, right? Or I disagree. So this is something, yeah. You can say, I just disagree with you. I just disagree with Eva, right? You can say a person. I disagree with everyone having or must getting the vaccine. So it could be a thing, it could be a topic, it could be a person that you disagree with. Okay, right. So you need it. Great. Okay, let's move on. A person's appearance. Don't say, hey, like you're fat. Eva, I think you're too tall. Don't wear that. Okay, no, you don't say that. Right. So appearance, someone's looks. Okay. Anything too personal. We talked about this. Maybe age is not a good topic to talk about when you meet the first time. Okay, let's go over this. So what is the formula? So formula is the steps on talking about having or forming good small talk. So the first one, Steffi.
Briefly reveal something about yourself.
Right. So maybe when you come into the meeting, it's like, hey, how's lunch? Right? Maybe afternoon meeting 1 p.m. Hey, did you have lunch? I just had a sandwich, or I just had the best beef noodle soup. So something about yourself. You like beef noodle soup. And then you see what they say. Like, what about you? Right? Okay. So something about yourself. It could be anything, right? It's like, oh, so sorry I'm late. Like, I just got caught in traffic. My bus was late, or it was raining, pouring outside, raining cats and dogs, right? Things like that. Really sorry I'm late. Things like that. Okay. Okay, number 2, Eva.
Ask an open-ended question that's fairly easy to answer.
Okay, right? Okay, so let's practice again about this. Open-ended question.
Because it is a small talk, so we can discuss open-ended question.
Yes, so it's like in the beginning of the meeting, right? You're like, maybe the meeting hasn't started. Maybe Ember has to come into the meeting. She's late, right? You need to talk to the client, right? What are you going to talk about? You're not going to talk about work, right? You'll be like, hey, did you have lunch already? Right? What'd you have for lunch? Right?
Yes.
Or maybe they're around the meeting is in your company, and you say, hey, did you already eat? Did you have lunch? If you didn't, there's a very good beef noodle place next to our company, right? Okay, something like that. Okay, so what's an open-ended question that you can ask? And it should be easy to answer, right? Easy to answer. What's a question?
Maybe asking how if the meeting is in our company, I can ask him how do you come here?
Good. Okay. How do you come here? How Jesse, what's wrong with this sentence?
How do you come here?
Oh, okay.
How did you? It's talking about you. How did you come here? How did you come here? Oh, right. It was raining outside. I took a taxi, right? Yeah. Okay. And say, oh, it's raining? Oh, I hope you didn't get wet, or something like that, right? Did you bring an umbrella? Right? Okay. Talk about something like that. Start your conversation going. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Number 3, Steffi.
Direct the conversation to current events.
What's the current event everyone is doing right now? What can you talk about? I think everyone is probably watching what?
Olympics.
Good. Okay. It doesn't matter what country you're from, right? You got to be watching the Olympics. Cheer on your team, right? Okay. It doesn't matter where they're from. They're from Taiwan, even better, right? Hey, did you watch the game last night, right? Yeah. I'm sure many people will be doing that, right?
Yes.
So that's something that you can talk about, right? Talking about the Olympics current event, right? I was so sad she lost, but it was such a good game, right? It was such a good game, right? Okay, so these are things that you can think about when you want to make small talk. Even in Chinese, I think it's okay, right? You ask people questions, not just yes or no, right? You want to talk about something about yourself first, share about yourself, and then you will encourage other people to share about themselves, right? Notice, observe, right? Notice about things that they're wearing, their phone, something, their bag, like just different things that you can notice, and you can talk about it. Hey, I love your dress, right? Just different things, even if it's on camera, right? Because you see the person. I had a lot of conference calls with people from different countries, and sometimes we can just talk about where they're from. I know they're from Spain. I love Spain, right? Or even if I have not been to the country, I would be like, oh, I really want to visit. Do you have any recommendations for me if I visit your city? And they'll start to talk a lot about their city. So sometimes I really love to talk about like Taiwan. Like if they are in Taiwan, I will ask them about what they think about Taiwan. If they're not in Taiwan, I can ask them, hey, have you ever visited Taiwan before? Or talk about their country, and they will share more about their country to you. Right? You can also always ask them, hey, what's the difference you find in Taiwan compared to your country, right? And then it's a lot to share. So I think countries is a key if they're from a different country. Okay, so you can remember that. Maybe the easiest. And then obviously there's weather, right? Always weather. Hey, it's raining today. So annoying. Oh, it's raining this week. I can't exercise. I can't do things. Okay. Great. So this is something that you guys can think about. Okay. Something you could think about. And if you want to do it as homework, you can maybe write down what you think you can talk to them about. Okay. I will send you some more posts on Instagram for you guys to practice. And I think you guys are doing a good job. But I think also remember to practice the every day 15 minutes, right? What you want to do. You can watch a video, right? Talk about the video with each other too. Okay? Great. So I'll email you after the class. After my next class, I have a class at 11. But I'll email you guys after, and then yeah, you guys can practice this, and then I'll maybe send you some posts so you can comment and think about them and use them. Just some ideas. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
No? Okay. Well, let me know. If you're too shy, let me know. Okay, you can message me. Okay? Ask me.
Okay.
Okay, great. I'll put the video in the link. I'll upload it onto YouTube. And then so if you guys want to go back to watch it, you can watch it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.